the messages, but I'm talking about the doxing of children and everything. I'm not on about that. I'm on about you're basically saying that you've seen proof. So these are the only messages. I'm sending it to Alicia now.
Proof of what you were sending that woman. Then somebody shared me that live, and I went in and said, yes, that was the woman that had came to me about you.
Yeah, exactly. That was said. You said that. That's what I'm saying. But I'm sending something to Alicia now. Yeah, one sec.
Wait, tag it, Jasmine. 2 seconds.
What are you saying, Rickstar? I just want to know if the fucking... So, Alex, did you say... Have you messaged this bird in the last 2 weeks and told her if she talks about your situation, you're going to dox her safe location?
I have sent every single message, screen recording as well, of the messages between me and her 2 weeks ago. She randomly reached out to me about, basically, she was in a refuge. Alicia's going to see it all now and let her confirm what I've just sent her.
Yeah. No, it's like I just said, because that's what the accusations are. They're saying that, and then they're saying apparently...
The thing is, this whole conversation, mate, this whole conversation between me and another woman is irrelevant. Like, this whole thing is literally what they're trying to make out is something. But like I said, I've got nothing to hide. I've sent that over to Alicia now. Alicia will confirm it.
Can't stay no. Yeah, but Michelle's saying, Alex, obviously I've read that and I see how the conversation started, but Michelle said that she has seen threats and things.
Alicia, before you say anything more, just before that, this is a live police investigation according to this woman, right? Have you got permission from everybody to send messages to every other person? Because that's an offence.
Well, I didn't know it was a live police thing.
So just before you start sending pictures and saying what those messages are and sending it, let's not do that, because if she's saying she's gone to the police, that means it's an investigation.
So that's okay. So it's okay for people to lie on my name, right, and make lies up that I can't defend myself because it's an apparent police investigation. What police investigation?
Alex,
police investigation?
The lady, I think
police investigation. We're saying exactly the same.
I think she was saying.
So you can't just switch it from one side. So. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But irrespective of that, you can't just share messages without other people's permissions on it. So what I'm saying to you is, Alex, when your stuff was under investigation, you were saying you can't share messages because it was an offence. The same goes for you.
TikTok messages, it's not WhatsApp.
I never said the women shared threatening messages with me, but I've just messaged her asking because you've said it's okay. So 2 seconds.
Yeah, of course, yeah, 100%. If you want to show,
you can't defend yourself, Alex. That's not the point. But what I'm saying is, the same goes for other people, and the same for you when you're sharing TikTok. We're sharing all these messages when you can't really be doing that when there's a police investigation. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you shouldn't defend your name.
Okay, I understand. I understand that. But you know what it is? What I'm going to say is now, right, is you just said then, Alicia, obviously we speak, it's not a problem. You've just said there, Michelle said she's just said that she's got threatening messages.
That was me. I got that wrong. Michelle has seen messages. Yeah. It wasn't threatening messages that have been sent. That was my fault. I got it wrong.
No, the only messages, what I've sent you is the only messages I've spoke to her in the last 2 weeks. Before that was months ago. I haven't spoke to her.
But there's no WhatsApp, messages. No text messages. No.
She hasn't got my new. Ask her to provide my new number. She hasn't got my new number.
Has she got your old number?
Oh, yeah, back in the old one, yeah, of course.
Sorry, did I request the box? I don't think I did I?
No, you was in there.
Everyone, I don't think it was...
Angie and let her up.
I don't think it was edited because it's a screen recording, so I'm presuming it's not. It's just a screen recording of the messages on TikTok.
I'll even give people my account to log in as well to read the messages themselves.
Tim just said you'll clear the people up. He said to box it.
So she hasn't took it to the police yet. She is going to. But the fact is that she is in a safe house, and because you have apparently made threats to dox her why she's in a safe house, but since she has now been moved, that's why she's happy to speak out about this. So it's not actually with the police yet, but it will be. and that's all
Well,
I've come in to say.
ask her to show the threats.
Alex, I'm not getting involved, mate. I'm out of it. I'm done. I don't agree.
But surely she shouldn't be speaking about it if she wants to take it to the police.
She hasn't.
It makes no. This whole thing is a setup. The whole setup. This is.
Everything's a setup, though, isn't it, Alex? Right, I'm out. See you later. That's all I come up to say about the police.
Can I just say something? Because I know a little bit, because I've been involved with the police many, many times. They're not going to do anything. I'm not defending Alex, but unless Alex actually does it, the police aren't going to do anything. Because, you know, it's just, well, I was angry. I just said it. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, that's just my opinion.
I wouldn't have thought she would have come on live to talk about it if she's going to take it to the police.
Yeah, I don't think that Kerry. I don't think she said about the police. I think it was the comments were saying for her to go.
Yeah, but Tink just said she is going to the police now.
Or maybe she said. I didn't hear it all, to be fair.
Yeah, Tink said she is taking it to the police now. She just wanted to come on and talk about it.
Police are going to do nothing.
Because the only problem is we just fling all these messages about, but if someone is going to the police, there's, you know, we've got a system in place for that, whether people agree with it or not. We can't be flinging around. But if there is any way, Alex, that you can defend yourself or vice versa for her without sharing messages by telling it the way what happened, like that, but it's dodgy, right? Sharing messages.
What's your side of it, Alex? Was there any drama from your side, or is this something that's fresh to you and you didn't know was coming up?
Nothing. Like for me, it was like ties were cut, and that was left. She randomly messaged me, as you can see on Alicia's scene. She randomly messaged me saying, "I hope you and Tony are okay." So if I threw out all these threats and I'm this person, why is she randomly messaging me and following me, asking if I'm okay?
Was that after the Rebecca thing come out?
I'm not sure. I have to check the dates. No, I think it was before, wasn't it? It was before, because it's got the end of April, isn't it? Check the dates, the 20th of April, 27th of April.
Yeah, it's April 27th.
That's what I mean. This whole thing doesn't add up. The only messages that I've sent since months ago is what you've seen, Alicia, because she hasn't got my new number on WhatsApp. She's messaged me on TikTok only, and that's all that's been said in the last months. So I want her to provide all this proof to Michelle. Now, Michelle, the person she went to originally. So let Michelle come up and say that she's seen proof.
Yeah, Michelle has said that she's seen.
So she's on the police. She's on to the police just now on a phone call. Right? She showed me.
No, shock horror. Shock horror. That is, then it's shock horror.
Alex, let me fucking talk or no? Right, she just showed me that she is in a refuge. And the only reason that she moved there is because you were going to dox her Lincolnshire address. Like, I've got no idea where she lives, but that's what she's just showed me.
Well, ask her to provide proof where she's messaged me with her address or any proof. This is what I mean. Do you know how damaging this is? Does no one actually give a shit about actually trying to find out the truth on here? It's like people just jump on stuff.
I did not. Alex, listen, I've known about her for fucking ages, and I told you to stop fucking talking about it in live because I'd seen stuff and just quiet about it. It was your personal life. Chloe, but don't go threatening fucking women.
And Alex, if she hasn't got your new number, she's had your old number, and you've had conversations on your old number.
Yeah.
You know
She'd have all the proof of that.
It's not like those TikTok.
She said that she messaged you on TikTok.
I've sent every single message to Alicia.
Yeah, the TikTok ones, but.
How you doing, Chloe?
Yeah, no face. Can I just ask a question, because I think there's a bit of confusion. So what people actually want to know, Alex, is if you threatened to dox this woman, if she said anything about your messages. That's what people want to know.
No. Why the hell would I threaten to dox someone? Michelle knew about everything. Michelle knew about it all. If anyone was going to dox it, it'd be bloody Michelle.
Well, she's saying that you threatened to dox her if she spoke about your messages, and you said that Miss Red would also expose her.
Miss Red doesn't do exposures. There's no one actually clued up to this. There's no one actually seeing this for what it is. Miss Red does not do exposures.
Right,
Are you for real? For real?
So you're saying that you didn't threaten her then to dox her, no?
100%. 100%.
Because she's saying she has proof. She's saying she has proof that you did.
Ask for it, please, Chloe. Please
she's not going to put it on TikTok, but she's saying that she has proof. So That's what she's saying.
Well, okay. Behind closed doors, you has to see. You has to see this proof then, and then obviously I'm going to respect you as a person to actually say no, that's not right. This is right.
Alex, I've asked her, right, and I've asked her to show me the proof of you threatening her. I'll not show anything. People have to take me at my word because I don't fucking lie about anything. Just the same as I have heard your voice notes to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard them all, and I've not said anything. I mentioned it on a live, but I've not played them in a live. I've not played them anywhere. I've kept it because it's no my business. But I believe that woman. I'm sorry,
Michelle. Is there any threats in those messages, or any threats to Doxer in those messages that you've seen?
No, the ones I've seen so far. I've asked her to message me.
Guys, just let me know when I'm able to speak, and I will speak. Okay.
Well, then I'll speak. Yeah.
Can I speak? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I just think it's a bit rich because all he is bring people into the boxes, like I have been brought into the box right now, and you're all having an opinion on something that actually doesn't need an opinion. You know, yeah, and you're saying that no one's bullying people, but actually everybody's bullying everyone on this app.
Meow, let me just interrupt you there quickly, yeah?
Can I,
off,
you know how
off,
to mute my mic?
Alex come in here and requested the box. Alex is more than welcome to jump out at any time, and Alex is more than welcome to speak up at any time. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen anyone bullying him.
It's a conversation.
Asked a few questions. People who are in the boxes are people who are known to Alex. Alex knows. Do you know what I mean? I'm not letting just random people jump in and dig it in. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sorry, can I just clarify? I don't mean Alex himself is getting bullied. I just mean everybody on the app, in the sense of we're always bringing people into the boxes to have an opinion on one person. And
one person's here.
No, that's exactly what I mean, though. You know, we're all having one opinion.
So, Alex, did you dox this lady's address, or did you?
No,
say
I've never ever had her address. I've never had her address ever.
Right.
Why would I have her address?
So there's definitely going to be no messages come out. I'm just clarifying for everyone who's in it. I mean, so there's going to be no messages.
Mate, I assure you now, there's no messages, there's no doxing, there's no message of her even sending me her address.
Right. Because like I said, until this is what I said in another live. Do you know what I mean? You know how I work. Until I see proof or facts of it, to me, it's hearsay. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say you ain't done it, but you've just confirmed here that there's going to be nothing that comes out. Do you know what I mean? So if they did come out saying, obviously, you know, I'm going to be pissed on that situation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Like, obviously, you're saying that Michelle ain't got nothing to like back up you doxing. Do you know what I mean? But she has said that the messages she's heard are disgusting. Like they ain't nice messages.
No, it's just the fact they're just sexual messages, mate. I'm not going to lie. It's just between two people.
Oh, right, that sort of thing. Yeah,
It's not nasty.
Is there any threats
towards her? She's to go to the station tomorrow and
shock horror.
Alex, come on.
Alex,
she's allowed to show them. If she's allowed to show them, she'll share them.
Can the people in the chat, that are saying, just thingy, like, can you just remember that these are two adults, yeah? Like, if these two adults were off the app and they were talking actually, yeah, then it wouldn't be a problem. Like, so I don't know why people do it. You sound like a kid when you do that in the chat.
See, the thing is, but you need to stop calling Alex names as well, because it is two adults, but we need to believe women when they say things like this instead of going on like that in the comments. You need to calm down, because the woman is upset.
But that's wrong, Michelle. You're saying you need to believe women, so you're basically saying men can't be innocent.
It's not, Alex. Do you know? See, when I said something and I stood up in this app and said something, see the amount of shit I've because of that, because people had their opinions and stuff. Do you not think I was close to fucking ending everything? Like, you've got no idea how strong somebody has to be to actually speak up in this app.
Yeah.
So don't start fucking coming for her.
I'm not coming for her.
You are. You're calling her a fucking liar and everything. But see, to be honest,
because I know she's
have
lying.
heard her upset and fucking phone calls and that, no wanting her name mentioned. So just fucking don't, right? I have not paid for you.
Are you being serious, Michelle?
I have still spoke to you civilly, but don't fucking come for women, or don't fucking say that they're lying.
What do you mean for women? If I know something's a lie, I'm going to call them a liar. I'm sorry. If I know she's lying, I'm gonna call her a liar because I know she's a liar. What are you on about women? I'm talking about myself and this situation. There's no way, right? I'm going to have someone try and come on the app, say all this stuff, and when asked for proof, now I'm on the phone to the police. I can't show anything. So what she can't prove? Load of bollocks. This is. It's a fucking
this is for the man that constantly.
But you do manipulate, though, Alex.
Fuck all.
Hang on. You do manipulate, Alex, because I came into your live, yeah, and I was chatting to you, I subbed you, and I went into another live, and then you turned around and said to me, I'm going to take you out that live. I've got the messages. I'm going to take you out that live because you need to be protected. And I was like, thanks for that, even though I'm an accountant.
Do you know, because of the hate you was getting in the comments saying that 1 minute you're a solicitor, 1 minute you're a lawyer, and you was getting loads of hate, yeah?
Yeah. And I said, thank you for that. But then I went into Miss Red's to have a conversation about another situation, and literally I was taken out, and I was like, that's you. You're taking me out just because you don't want me to talk about certain issues.
Sarah, with all due respect, it's not really relevant right now compared to the accusations that are being thrown around, with all due respect.
Yeah, and also it's by association. So Miss Red,
this is just Sarah's personal.
We don't. I'm not being funny, Sarah Sunflower, but Miss Red ain't here and Miss Red ain't involved in this situation, so it shouldn't be spoken about. And I'm sick of everyone bringing up other fucking creators' names when it's a situation. This is Alex's situation, saying that Alex has to deal with, nobody else. Do you know what I mean? So it's down to Alex to answer and Alex to do what he's got to do. So I'm not being funny, fucking bringing Miss Red into a situation. No, I ain't fucking sticking up for Miss Red because me and Miss Red ain't friends from what she done previously. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's fucking it always gets deflected from what we're on. Do you see what I'm saying? It didn't need to be happening.
Alex, the conversations on WhatsApp that you've had with her on your old phone or the text messages, whatever, is there anything in there that is
nothing in
her area or
no
saying that you'll out it on Miss Reds or anything like that?
No, nothing at all.
I've just got a question. Well, it's not really a question, actually. It's just to debunk something. So, Alex, you say that you're fully not capable of wanting to dox anybody, but was you not actively looking for my address?
On what situation, mate?
Just was you not actively looking for my address overall? I was just speaking when you just said that a minute ago you wouldn't dox nobody. That's not what you're capable of. But you was actively looking for my address, which I have in a message from you.
People in the chat who are saying no face, Michelle's told you she's seen proof, yeah? She hasn't seen proof of him saying he's going to dox her safe address.
That's a different situation though, Bill. We spoke about this on the inbox, did we not?
Yeah, but that's just what I'm saying. It's just like the whole of you're not capable of doxing.
But the thing is, when you talk about doxing, you're talking about doxing on TikTok, mate. That was never the case. I told you this in the inbox.
You was actively looking for my address. Why else would you want my address, Alex? What was you going to do? Send me like a Galaxy chocolate bar?
Oh, mate, stop being silly. You're being stupid now.
Not really, because I think I've just debunked your point of saying that you are capable of doxing people. It stands to reason.
Not really, not at all.
Well, it does, Alex. I've got it in the message. Yes, you asked Nicola, and I can't stand the woman, but you said to me, you asked Nicola, you was told by someone, because you was looking for my address, and they said, Nicola may be able to give it to you. Yes or no?
Yes.
You asked Nicola and she didn't have my address, correct?
Yes.
Yes, right. So that's all I just wanted to debunk that whole situation. In just my point of view, I think you are capable of doxing, but that's all I'm going to speak on because I don't really know.
It's funny. It's funny this, isn't it? But when the truth comes out, when this fully truth comes out, and everyone's got their tail between the legs and that, let's see. But no one says any apologies. Then they just move on from it.
I don't know if you've doxed this woman or not, but I'm just saying there's a possibility. Yeah, that's all I'm saying is
Alex, have you still got access to your old WhatsApp?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Alex, look, can I give you one bit of advice? And say that she was going through a situation in her life. Is on her profile what she has tried to do to herself because of that situation that you have then teased her and mocked her with. You then threatened to dox her location, and that's why she's had to move. And she showed me that she is in a refuge somewhere else. Now, this woman is in a vulnerable state, so can we just kind of calm it down a wee bit? Like,
I'm sorry. This is disgusting.
Alex, can I just say, can't Alex call the woman a liar if she is?
Just 1 second. Alex, listen, all I'm saying to you now is if they've said that they're going to the police, my advice to you, bud, is not say another word because anything you say here can be used against you. Secondly, I think, guys, if you're going to bring people or even talk about the subject, you've got to have 100% proof and the evidence when you're talking to this person. Because one of these days, I think something's going to seriously go wrong and somebody's either going to end their life or it's going to end up that somebody is tarnished with something that they can't get rid of. So, Alex, my advice, not say another word.
I've seen the messages with this woman and him.
I was going to say.
I've also seen her saying, "You've got a girlfriend at home." I've seen all those messages.
But the other stuff that you bring into it,
Michelle, in the messages,
you haven't seen. That's what I'm saying.
She's trying to push this out, man.
I have not seen any threatening messages so far. I've seen what she has said, and I've seen that she's in a refuge, and I've seen her saying why she's in a refuge. I've also seen her saying that she's going to the police, and if the police say okay, she'll show the messages.
Michelle, can you answer this question? This is really important, Michelle. Can you answer this question? It's really important, right? She said, right, you've seen the message, did you not say about the refuge, yeah?
I've seen the
yeah, okay.
paperwork.
Did she not state that she's in a refuge because of her ex?
She had moved because of her ex. She's now in a refuge.
So why is she telling people that she's in a refuge because of me? She's scared that I was going to dox her.
She didn't say that. She was in a safe house.
She was in a situation with her ex. She felt so scared because you had allegedly said you were going to dox her.
No,
so she said to go to the authorities and get moved into a refuge.
She didn't say that she was in a refuge because of you. She said she was in a refuge and she's had to be moved. Or sorry, she was in a safe house and she's had to be moved because she's scared because you've said that you're going to dox pictures of her children and her area.
Wow. And people are actually fucking buying this, really.
She said that she's moved and she's happy to
Alex, it's just a bit weird that nobody was talking about you. Like nobody was. So why has she spoke out tonight?
Can I say something, No Face?
Yeah, go on, Angie.
Alex, can I just ask you a quick question? We're talking about doxing and everything else, and I know people are going to be like, "Oh, here we go, Angie talking about herself," but it is about doxing and stuff. Were you involved in the doxing of me and my supporters?
No, never ever.
The reason I ask is because as soon as we squashed the beef, the doxing did stop. So
no, I've never been involved in doxing, especially not on social social media.
Oh, obviously, you've got the dark web that your friend was it Ben? The dark web that you've been on for 10 years.
He's not my friend. He's someone on TikTok. He's not really my friend, Ange.
Yeah, well, I'm just going by what I saw. When you put when he went live saying that he's put my personal details on the dark web, you said that's your friend, and I just feel that also because you've been on the dark web yourself. So I just thought it's a bit of a coincidence. That's why. So you're not involved in that, no?
100% not.
Oh, guys, I'm not flip-flopping, for fuck's sake. I defend, it's not, you say I'm defending Alex, and when I'm saying something against Alex, she's like, oh, here we go, she's flip-flopping. What do you want me to say,
just ignore the comment.
Can't win, damned if you do, damned if you bloody don't.
She's entitled to ask the question.
It's not about me, we're talking about doxing.
Right, I've asked that lady to show me evidence of you threatening her. She's no doing it. It's just the same as I didn't speak about those messages between the two of you.
There'll never ever be any messages, Michelle.
No
I've never ever threatened anyone.
Well, listen,
I'm not
people,
stupid.
if she's not sending over proof to Michelle, then like I said, it's got to be put down to hearsay until a court case or something's been done, because you can't just come onto an app, say a load of stuff, and then run off of the app and then not entertain it. Do you know what I mean? It's not right. Like, you have to remember that men on this app do get accused of stuff. Do you know what I mean? We went through the Speedo situation. Do you know what I mean? We've been through a lot of different situations on this app where men are getting accused of stuff without it fucking thingying. Do you know what I mean? So unless we see some sort of proof.
You need to listen to women when they come forward.
Yeah, I get that, Michelle, but you said to me you'd seen proof, and then when you said to me about proof, I thought, like, yeah, but the message of them talking sexually between themselves, they're adults, that's something they're going to do, do you know what I mean? But I'm talking about, like, proof of him saying he's going to dox her safe location and something else.
No, I know, but
you really think
I hadn't seen that in a message there.
You really think I'd be in here defending myself if I'd done something like that? I'd just leave the app.
I think you would defend yourself. Like, I think giving a platform to a man who's mocking child sexual abuse is dangerous when, like, me and No Face actually out people like you on this app. Like, you shouldn't have a chance or a platform to speak because you're so uneducated on the damage you're causing to people.
Well, you're talking about a totally different situation now, and you're roping that in to try and prove a point.
It's you going against victims and making people feel uncomfortable. You have a pattern of behaviour where you hang around women and you destroy women and you message women, you threaten women, you dox women. Look what you're doing to Angie. And that's what
you said, right? Your thing is based around proof and evidence. Where have you ever seen any proof of me doxing? You just now come on a platform and said,
I literally believe all victims. I always stand by victims.
Of course
any
you do.
Child
but you
victim
your
or any
business
woman,
is based on
stand
facts.
by.
Yeah,
Look at you.
Yeah. Do you know why? It's because I'm not going to have these people come online and absolutely say loads of shit about me, which isn't even true. It's a
pattern of behaviour. That's what I look at. I see a pattern of behaviour. I see a man who has got no limits, no morals, and will go after anyone who's not another man.
What?
You will. You go after women. You shout. You abuse women. You send them pictures, and then you threaten them with misread, and you say, "Oh, I'll put you out on misread platform, etc." You're disgusting.
Yeah, that really happened. Yeah, it really happened. Okay, I'll expect an apology when the truth comes out of you.
You won't get fuck all from me.
Yeah, of course I won't, because you know what?
After what you said about child SA victims, you will never get any kind of apology from me. I have children. I spend my life talking to families of these children. These children have trauma for life, and you go up and you laugh about it. How dare you? And then you twist it and take no accountability.
I think this purposely has just tried to pull me out of something. I don't know what it is. I don't know why this has been mentioned today.
It come out of your mouth. It come out of your mouth.
I'm not on about the situation. I'm on about how I've been
represented. You're not about that. You want to talk about another one. I believe any woman who comes to me and says, I've been made to feel uncomfortable, this has happened, until I see proof otherwise. That's how society should work. We back victims until you can prove otherwise you didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I will always stand with
victims. It's innocent until proven guilty.
This isn't a court of law. This is a woman who's heartbroken because of the things you've done.
I've done nothing wrong. This is what I'm trying to get. I've done fuck all wrong.
If you took accountability in other situations, so if you stood up and said, you know what, I did tell a dark humour joke about child SA, and I'm sorry, and it was wrong, and I should never have done that, then I'd believe you on this. But you don't. You deflect and you lie. So when you come up and you say, oh, I didn't do it, I didn't believe you.
Wow. So yeah, okay. So you're basing this whole situation on another situation, really?
No. What she's saying is that your
behaviour
not really fucking like your character's not fucking squeaky clean. So when someone does come forward, that it kind of shines on you. Do you get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but it's just this is shocking that Michelle's now asking for proof that she's not providing, and not one person said, "Oh well, maybe the situation here now is that it's actually not black and white."
Right.
But what
they're
I'm
not
saying
saying
is,
that.
if on other situations you took accountability, and then when you come out now with a different story, I'd be like, okay, maybe he's telling the truth. But you lie and you deflect about everything else. So when you're saying this, I'm going to go for this other woman who's never said anything before. Everyone's going to do that.
Guys, can I ask a quick question, right? So you're saying that this girl moved to a safe house because Alex had threatened to dox her location?
Yeah.
I think she was, from what I got, she was already in sort of a refuge / safe house.
Okay, but so wouldn't the police have been involved from that point?
Not always. So she just to let you know, the reason she's not sending any proof, she's actually on the phone to the police as we speak, reporting this. And I just also come up to state, well, Alex, you'll find out, won't you, mate? If you've got nothing 100%. To hide, yeah, well, there you go.
You've got nothing to hide at all.
But I'm going to make it clear.
But it still ain't going to stop people thinking, is it?
Yeah, well, people have their opinions, aren't we? I also
so when she reached out to you, all right,
she was already in a safe house. That's another reason why I was coming up here to say. But she is on the thing. That's why she's not sending what she needs. She's doing it the right channels, like she was advised to do.
So when she reached out to you, instead of you all firing up alive, and why did none of you ask for proof there and then before the police was mentioned?
We were already in a live when she come over.
Exactly.
And the reason she come over, we're not allowed to be live, no. She come over because she feels safe, because we have you all blocked because of your behaviour. That's why she come over.
I left you. Don't try and twist it. I pulled away from all you lot, so don't lie.
No, Alex, that's not the case at all, mate.
Well, okay, you messaged me and I didn't reply to you. That says a lot, doesn't it? Well, there we go.
I messaged you over screenshots of a woman that's going around saying that you've gone around saying stuff about me and my fucking kids. So, yeah, that's what I've been screenshotting you about.
Right,
also,
right.
Alex,
so
have you not also been on a public platform threatening to all of us that were your old friends, saying that everyone's cards are marked? Isn't that a threat to your so-called mates as well? So as if like you've got.
Yeah, it's a threat, Alex. It's a threat to people that have been really good friends with you. And do you know what, Alex? The trouble with this pattern of behaviour with these women is this is what the fourth woman to come forward and say that you've been messaging her. So it's a pattern of behaviour, isn't it? It's giving off like predator vibes, Alex. That's what it's giving off.
Wow.
Really? Yeah, no, Alex, I'm going to say it how it is because I'm telling you now, it is giving off predator vibes. Because at the end of the day, all these women keep coming forward. They're coming forward, more and more of them.
Coming forward?
Because they don't want to come forward because they're scared of you because you've been threatening them.
Oh my God. You know what, right? There's no threats. No one is seen any threats. So, okay, right. A woman's reached out to you lot today and said all this story, but then you've literally decided then to fire up a separate live without seeing any proof of everything and ran with it. What does that say about a lot of this, with all you lot?
Yeah, because it's always our fault. Right, I'm just.
Not me. I was on my own live.
But she should be believed, Alex. She should be believed because this is the trouble with victims. They don't get believed. And you've already made a mockery out of child abuse, haven't you? This, which you've not even said sorry for, where you've given a half-hearted, shitty apology, Alex, which, to be quite honest, is absolutely disgusting. And then you've ran away from it. You've ran away from it. You've upset thousands of people all over this app. And now this has come out. I think you're done, Alex. I've
got a question for you. So can you answer this question for me, yeah?
Go on.
A week ago, right, you fired up a live and you all blamed Angie for mocking child abuse. Mabel, Mazza and you was all in live saying Angie mocked child abuse. So why did you go to Angie to out someone mocking child abuse?
I never said Angie mocked child abuse.
Can I just quickly say something?
Alex, can you show me the proof, Alex? Bring me the proof that I said that Angie mocked child abuse.
I've never mocked child abuse.
Don't twist it, Alex. Don't you dare twist it round onto me. Deflection. Yeah, don't you dare.
I'll mute everyone.
No, I'm not. It's not deflection.
Can I just say, before he deflects and lies his way out of this, I just want to say, before he baits anyone else into asking for proof and receipts, you've got to remember, any threats or anything that he would have made in messages, the moment those receipts or whatever they are put on social media, that's going to jeopardise it.
Fact.
So before he sits there and tries to bait people into showing proof, just take that into consideration.
that it's going to end up ruining a complete legal case if she goes and does it.
I'm going to be really dumb here, guys, but you know,
I'm going to drop now, but I just want people to take into consideration that if anyone did show any proof, that's going to ruin any police case or anything. So let's not bait people into showing proof and receipts. But yeah, carry on, guys. I'll see you later.
Wow.
Big up, Zach.
Go on, Ange. What was you going to say?
You know the word I'm going to be really
What's
dumb.
that messages?
One sec, Michelle, let me speak, please.
What's that
really
message? That's what she's not
Michelle, hang
showing
on. Angie's trying to say something.
I'm going to be really, I'm going to be really dumb here, but you know the word predator. Does that mean piddly?
No, it doesn't. It means it's
No.
when you prey on the vulnerable. It actually refers to animals like and things like that. But it's where you prey on the vulnerable. That's what it is. He's a predator.
No.
But no, it doesn't mean peddalo.
Okay, sorry, I'm being dumb. Yep.
No, it's not being dumb. You're asking a question. But Alex, do you know what? I'm so disappointed in you. Really, really disappointed in you. And do you know what? We all stood by you. We all had your back. And every single one of us feels like an absolute mug. After the way you've acted the weekend, and now this has come out, it's just nothing is... I don't know what else is going to come out about you, Alex.
Okay, Chloe. Okay, when this situation comes out and it's proved that I'm innocent, what are you going to say about it?
I won't be apologising to you after what you've done. You can go fuck yourself, mate. See you later.
I think calling people predators and making them out to be fucking beasts on the app is far worse than the comment that I made.
Because predator's not the same as being a beast. A predator
Yeah, I was
is
going to
someone
say,
preying on a vulnerable woman.
Alex, I don't want to fucking but what was said on that thing, that video was fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
So but you've got to understand when these people come at you with these kind of predator and shit, you need to understand that that's what you're going to get chucked at you, because that comment you made, you should have been fucked like that. That's fucked up. I don't even know what I could say.
Yeah, this whole situation is fucked because it's lies, and I know it's lies. And what can I do? Because now the fact is that, let's go to the police. She's going to the police, so she doesn't have to provide evidence. But that's wrong, because then over the course of how long ever on TikTok, people can go, Alex has done this, Alex has done this, without any proof. Then the fact is, it was all of them behind the scenes, right? They've reached out to her and said that, Alex has done this, Alex does. We'll fire up a live without proof. You can't just be going around throwing these accusations out about a man. No one else does.
Let me just confirm something. I was already live when I found out.
Yeah, you was.
Would you fire? Did you not do that though, Alex? Did you not do that to Angie? Were you not calling Angie Jimmy Savile at one stage? And did you not do that to her? Did you not just fire shit at her for no reason because you didn't like her?
Why are you trying to make this about a situation about Angie?
You're saying people can't do that. You're saying people can't do that without evidence, but you do that your whole life. Your thing on TikTok is attacking people, bringing people down and putting them into bad mental health states with no fact, no proof, because you don't like them or they're not in your clique. So then you can't say other people can't do it.
It's just shocking.
You can't keep deflecting and saying, no. It's not one rule for you and one rule for everyone else. No?
Like I say, when the truth comes out, the truth's going to come out. But I don't expect anything from anyone, to be honest with you.
But some of the truth has come out. You've been seen in a voice clip this week mocking child SA, which you pretty much just admitted then, even though you've denied it all week, and Miss Red denied it and everyone else, saying you didn't mean what you said. But you've just pretty much admitted that.
No, I haven't at all. I've never at all.
No face said that was so bad what you said. You said, I know. You said, I know it was bad what you said.
Because it's bad what I said.
You meant? It was bad because of what you meant?
No, it doesn't mean I meant it in that way. All I'm saying is it was bad.
But if you said it in a different way and we've all got it wrong, you'd say, no, it wasn't meant that way.
I have numerous times and no one wants to listen. No one wants to listen. I've said it numerous times. And if they choose to believe it, they do. If they don't.
We've heard you and we've heard the things you've said. I'm a mum and I work with child SA survivors. So you're my worst nightmare. Okay. Because when you're faced with one of those children, it won't be funny anymore. Behind everything you say, with every platform comes big responsibility, and the people that are watching you, the people you're affecting. And all I've heard you do, even when you said what you said and you did your apology, it was all about you. It wasn't about the people that were phoning helplines this weekend or going into hospitals because they'd hurt themselves because of your words. Has your mic broke?
No, what do you want me to say?
I want you to just stand on business.
Right, Alex, do you know what, yeah? For that, you're being dropped. About Nah, I just said to you a minute ago what you said was fucked up, and she's just sat there and told you that people have SA'd and ended up in hospital because of your actions, and you fucking go and say, what do you want me to say? Come on, man, fucking hell, like, you blow my brain.
What Alex just needs to do, you know, if you know, I mean, I don't know whether he's cancelled on this platform. I don't think anyone can be cancelled, but he does need to apologise. Whether that will be good or not, I don't know. But you know, he needs to stop acting the victim here. You know what I mean? And apologise to the people he has affected. I suppose.
100%.
Yeah. Whether they were helpful or not, I don't know.
That was just like that was the last thing for me, because at the end of the day, like, you can't have someone sit there and tell you that people have SA'd, ended up in hospital, and they've
SH.
Oh, sorry, SH. Sorry, my bad. SH'd, and I was angry and done all of that over something he said, and then go quiet. And when asked that, and then him say, "What do you want me to say?" Like, you should know what to fucking say. Do you know what I mean? Like,
a genuine apology for that is needed to start. You know.
That's the thing, like, No Face, your job is like mine on the app to tell people about awareness and to protect people from, you know, child SA and things like that. We out peddlers. So we don't need to be giving people like that a platform to deflect on issues like that, because it takes away our credibility from what we're trying to do.
100%. And that's what I said. He weren't brought up here to stick up for anything like that. I work on, you know how it is, same with you, Hayley, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't sit and do video and say something about something if I've not seen proof. Yeah, I've seen Michelle told me she'd seen proof, but that's to do with something a bit different to what the allegations were. Do you get what I'm saying? And I was saying, can I see proof of this? Do you know what I mean? Just so I can confirm it myself. Yeah, so that I can speak from the heart. And fucking, he requested, and that's when I thought, do you know what? Let's hear it from him himself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, I wouldn't make a video about someone without proof, but I will always stand with the victim. So my thing is, if someone comes to me, I just say, I believe you straight away. Like, what can we do about this? Like, I'd rather be wrong 100 times and back a victim than be wrong once and lose one in the system because I said I don't believe you. And that's just how I work.
And that's why you love Hayley. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got your right morals. You've got the right morals.
Thank you.
What are you saying, Big Jamie?
Fucked up, innit?
Yeah.
Right, Jasmine was in a live earlier. I went in to say, yes, that was the woman that spoke to me. I then didn't realise that this was happening when I came in, so I've messaged her and she said that if the police say it's okay at 2 o'clock tomorrow, she'll show me the WhatsApp messages. They are WhatsApp messages, no TikTok messages, so she can't really show before she goes to the police, but she has showed me that she's moved from the address she told Alex she was at.
I just feel like banging my head off a wall sometimes. Literally. I really do. I'm trying to read through some of these comments that are coming through, but they're just kind of...
Can I just say something really, really quickly? Because I'm going to drop down. It's nothing really to do with Alex here, but it's just a comment, if you don't mind. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it, Andrew.
Yeah. So you got Turtle Lives Matter, which is Charlie, and Charlie's calling me an enabler of Alex, right? And I've never defended Alex.
Right, well, Charlie, is this Charlie Ferry?
Yeah.
Well, if Charlie Ferry is in the chat, can someone block him, because he was blocked before, because I don't like people who talk to people a lot younger than them, especially in a sexual manner. All right, Charlie.
And I just want to say one thing to you, Charlie, before you block him, if that's okay. You say I'm an enabler of Alex. I've never defended Alex. I don't speak to Alex, but I was your friend. So what am I, enabler of revenge corn? Because what you did was commit a crime. So anybody. That's all I want to say. Sorry. He has no right to say anything. You know what I mean?
I won't be listening to him anyway. But yeah, on that note, everyone, does anyone else want to say anything?
No, I don't think so.
Also, you get your devices checked every 6 months, Charlie. You can't talk. You can't call no one a predator.
Exactly that. This is what I'm saying. So that's what I said. Charlie needs blocking out on my chat.
I think the only way this will be shut down, 100% is by people seeing the messages that were sent, the threats and things, alleged threats. I don't know how to speak in a way, whatever. But obviously, if she's gone to the police, she can't do that. But I think we do need to believe people who are coming forward as victims.
Yeah, of course. You need to
they're
believe the victim, but that
shown to
doesn't
be
mean you can't
lying.
ask for proof.
Because it encourages other victims to come forward because it shows that they're believed.
Yeah.
I think even the thing what he said about child SA is enough, that he should be unmodded from every station, and he should literally, or the other mods should leave because he's there, because anyone who's a mother, or like misread a mother and a grandmother, should not have any association with someone capable of laughing about that. I just think it takes away all credibility from anyone who's going to be around it. You know, we have to stand up together as women and as mothers and not have that.
And people in the comments, I'm not saying anyone has to show these messages, but I'm saying that's the only way anyone can, you know, say 100% who's right and who's wrong, you know?
Yeah, people in chat that are saying 4 women have come forward. That's why I made the point of saying that he's not very credible. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you haven't really got the credibility, and that's why people are questioning what's been said.
See, the thing is, I'm tending to believe her.
Me too.
And I don't know why it's come out tonight. I've got no idea, but I'm leaning towards believing her because I know how upset she was before. And pleading
Listen, we should
no
always
to.
believe someone if they come forward as a victim, yeah? But at some point, there has to be a stepping stone where it comes out as facts. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if not, anyone could run around saying anything. And as we know, there is a lot of fucked up people on this app that do say shit. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, there is, but I know how upset she was the last time, but she didn't want to come forward. But I've also seen certain wee cries for help when I've seen on other people's lives. I've asked if she's okay, but without trying to make it discreetly asking if she's okay. And I also heard somebody saying that somebody had put certain recordings on that comment cafe thing, and I believe that was her. And I don't know whether she's been trying to
get it out there.
Just try and get somebody to help her. I don't know, but I'm tending to believe her.
Well, let's see what he's got to say then. He's gone live.
I asked him Hayley, but I asked him if he's got his old WhatsApp, because then obviously he would have the messages, wouldn't he? And he'd be able to shut it down.
And then he said he didn't know. But obviously, if you would find your way in, wouldn't you, if you needed proof?
Wouldn't you, if you was being accused?
I just think it's really important to address as well that as a woman myself living in a refuge right now, that for that woman to go up against any man, especially someone who's got such big connections on the app, it would be very hard for her to come out and say, this has happened to me. And I think we can all damage her by keep saying we don't believe you. Like, let's give her a chance.
Of course, that's why I said that you should always believe somebody who comes out as a victim, yeah? But at some point, there has to be... Let me just make it for a minute. There has to be something to back it up. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if not, I could come on here and turn around and say, Angie fucking manipulated me out of 30 grand. I'll give her 30 grand. I've done this. She's done this to me, done that. And then everyone go at her and then me just fuck off the app and leave it at that. Do you know what I mean? Her name's tarnished, just taking all my money at some point. Do you know what I mean?
The difference is like, obviously, because of your background and who you are and who you associate with, if someone comes...
If he said them things about the SH and stuff like that, surely an apology or something should have happened.
Yeah, well, that's what pissed me off, Jamie, because at the end of the day, like...
This other thing, obviously, if there's no evidence of it, like, it's a bit hard, isn't it? But the other, if there's proof of what he said about the SH, that's bad.
Yeah, there is a video. There's a video everywhere on the FYP.
You know why I jumped up No Face initially is because not only the legal parameters of sending messages, but it's also put Alicia in a bit of a situation.
It has. Do you know what? My friend just messaged me as you're saying that, TJ. I'm not involved in this shit. I've been friends with someone. I don't back people who talk about child essay. I don't do that.
But not only that, Alicia, the fact is that...
in the box's hand. What was your comment?
The only problem is now is that, in effect, the excuses are that you've seen all the messages and therefore you confirm something.
Yeah, but she didn't,
can't be expected
because
that
she
to do
didn't
that.
confirm it. That's what she's
I
come
just
on.
said
No,
it's
but
a
that's
screen recording.
that's what I'm saying is being said now. So what I'm saying is that's why I tried to jump up initially to stop that happening, because it's putting Alicia in a situation where she's now being put into a proof of evidence link somehow. And the fact is, we're not judge and jury on this app. It's bizarre. And we're getting people to send messages back and forth. There is a justice system, whether we like it or not. If
You've got
they've been
right,
convicted,
TJ, I get that, yeah?
yeah,
And I get that, and I'll be straight when I say this to you.
yeah.
If that's the case, don't fucking bring it to TikTok.
100%. So my point is that Michelle as well, I don't believe she should
Because
have
we all
said
know
anything
that people will
online.
talk on it. And that's why it was brought to TikTok, so that people would talk on it. That's just straight up.
I get it,
We
but
all
I
know
just think
that.
it puts, if she was going to go to the police, it shouldn't have been brought on live. He should be sharing messages. She shouldn't be sharing messages with you, Michelle, either. And the fact is, it should be for the police to be able to do that sort of stuff. And that's all it needs to be done. You can have an opinion on it, but we can't just be like sending message here, message there.
What are you saying, G? You good? I'll fucking...
See, the thing is, sometimes...
live trying to out Brigham. And then obviously...
Maybe it's just a female thing, but sometimes things build up and it just spills out. And you say things without thinking about it or thinking of the consequences. You just need to let it out. What's upsetting you, and the woman is in a really horrible place right now.
Yeah, I understand that. The problem is, though, it also has an effect on the other party as well. I'm not on anybody's side or believing either side. That's not my position. All I'm saying is, though, the same emphasis of, you know, what could happen to one person could also happen to the other. And that's why there's a system in place, you know, and that's all I'm saying, rather than... I get what you're saying.
I just think when he said what he did about Child SA, he should be gone from the app. It shouldn't take anything else.
Yeah, but guys, let's remember, there's three of them. There's three involved: Alex, Tony, and Kelly.
Yes, three of them should be on the app. That's it. Like, we shouldn't be giving.
Everyone has all this energy for one person. I think we should have it for all of them.
But they're not here. But if they were here, I'd tell them exactly the same about themselves. It was because he was literally deflecting on something else, and I said, we can't believe you because of what you've done. But personally, like, if I was modding for someone and he was one of the mods, I'd be like, I can't mod for you anymore. Well, he's here because I've got kids. Do you know what I mean? It has to be that people just block him and move on, because if you've got kids or you believe in victims or you want to protect children, you shouldn't have anything to do with him because he's laughed about that. Like, that should be enough.
This Frenchie's a crazy one. What's he on about? Hayley, I agree with you. I think if you believe there's a pattern of behaviour and that what he said, in my opinion, was disgusting on the CSA thing, then you make that judgment. My only point here is the police element and the legal expert. That's my field of expertise. So that's the only reason I'm saying that part of it.
TJ, can I ask you a question?
I have not shared any messages to anybody else.
Yeah, but she shared it to you. Alex has shared his messages to Alicia. What are we doing?
The two parties have agreed that it was okay to share those messages.
Before Alex gave you her permission to share messages with you, is that right? So you're saying that she had permission from Alex to share those messages with you, and Alex had her permission to send the messages to Alicia. Do you see what I mean? That's the problem we have, right? Sorry, Angie.
See, you've only got my word that she sent me those messages. I have not shared those messages with anybody else, and I don't intend to, because nobody else needs to fucking hear that, to be honest.
No, I get it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, like, morally there's obviously issues and mitigations, but it shouldn't be happening on TikTok, right? That's my point.
No, it shouldn't. But the thing is, people are doing this on TikTok, so it needs to be spoken about on TikTok for people to be aware of what people are actually doing and what people are doing behind the scenes on TikTok.
No, I get that. But for her, she wants the outcome, a legal outcome for her justice, which is right. You know what I mean? And what she doesn't want to do is have anything that causes that to mistrial.
I'll get one of the mods to have a look at the block list, bro. I don't know why that's blocked.
The thing is, in this country, conviction for women for even R is 1% to 3%. So she might have just felt like, I'm not strong enough, but I do want other women to be aware. So I don't think we can even judge, like, if she hasn't gone to the police, it's not a real thing. Yeah, I just think, do you know what I mean?
No, that's
I think
fair. That's why I'm saying it's there. But you know when we're saying, oh, you send your messages here, messages there.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the part that I'm like, that's crazy. You see what I mean? Not the other stuff. And I'm not supporting Alex in the situation or the last one. Let's just get that flat out right.
That's good. I like that.
Hi everyone. Can I just say something? Anyone that's backing Alex, not just saying to you, TG, I'm just saying like the comments and people that are in his live. Anyone that is backing this man and is standing beside him, then you don't need your head checks, because this is not okay. Like, it's not okay. And I think people need to realize as well, not every victim is gonna have proof. Like, I understand people want evidence and whatever, but I'm sorry, not every victim is going to have proof. Like, people need to understand that.
Yeah, but the proof bit of it is that she's come on live tonight and said that he's messaged her and said that he was going to dox her safe house location and use Miss Red's platform to do that as well.
Yeah, obviously things like that, I hear that, but I'm
there
saying like
would be
just
proof. You know what I mean? There would be
like,
proof for that.
Yeah, but no face. The issue you got there is, you know, with the police, it could be seen as an empty threat, which the police don't really do anything. So he actually hasn't done it. Yeah, the police are probably, you know, you might as well arrest half the TikTok. Do you know what I mean?
100%. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying, like I said, she's a victim at the end of the day. She needs to be believed. But what I said at some point, like whether like it's going to be the police and then it goes to court. Do you know what I mean? It's going to come out and there's going to be some sort of proof. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say to people. You have people in the comments saying, show the proof, and that's what I was trying to say. At some point, it's going to come to light. Because if it's happened and it does go through with the police, then he's going to be done for it. If he don't get done for it, she's going to come forward with it. Do you know what I mean? So either way, it'll be shown.
No, 100%. What I mean by that statement is just overall. Do you know what I mean? Because there's lots of cases that have gone in front of the judge and it's definitely happened, but there's just nothing to back it. Like, I'm just speaking just in overall. Do you get it? Because like these situations can be triggering for people. Do you know what I mean? Because not everyone gets the justice they deserve.
Let's have a quick listen to him and see if he's trying to act victim on this situation. Hold on. Oh, is he in exposed live now?
Women seeing you from day one.
Oh no.
On his own live.
He must have just blocked me. He must have blocked my fucking backup account.
When I was in there, he was basically saying people are just firing up lives, talking about it.
No, can I also say another thing, no face, no case, because people didn't believe me, and I know you're going to say, oh, it's not about you, Angie, but obviously I'm going by my experience, okay, like everybody else, okay. When I was on the phone call with him, before he started to go live, he did actually threaten me, but I wasn't believed, but I couldn't play that recording, I couldn't play the phone call on here, because I'd be committing a crime. Do you get what I'm saying? But he did actually say to me that, do you know how many people want to give me your address, Angie? He did say that to me, you know what I mean? If I kind of mention certain things on my life.
Did someone just say, so why do you defend him then?
Me? Yeah, this is what I was going to explain.
I was saying to me then. I was about to say.
I was going to explain on my life because I didn't want to take up your life.
Yeah. No, tell people at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Okay, the reason why, you know, I said, and you know what he's put me through is about 8 months, you all saw it, blah, blah, blah. So obviously I'm not going to sit there defending someone that did that to me. He did send me a message and he did actually say to Miss Red and everyone else that he was referring to Kelly. So when I'm on my live, I said, do you think, just a simple question, do you think there's a possibility of that being true, that he was referring to Kelly, you know, as an adult? And I just thought, well, it's not clear cut as it was with Tony and Kelly, you know, when they said it. And there's another thing that, you know, listen, my mental health was affected by Alex for 8 months. And, you know, listen, I don't want to play a pity party or anything like this, right? But you know what happened. If you don't, you don't, okay? I nearly, you know what, yeah, because it was really, really that bad. And I don't want to be to affect my mental health. I don't want him to come for me again. You got to realise, yeah, the doxing of my addresses, yeah, my address was left, right and centre on my live, yeah, constantly. I was getting things delivered to my house. As soon as I squashed the argument with Alex, all that stopped. I wasn't getting no deliveries to my house. You know, I won't get no doxing. I wasn't trolled. Do you get what I'm saying? So, you know, please don't think I'm defending him because, you know, why do people, you know, say what they say when a man has gone for them for so long? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it seems to me like Angie's just trying to keep everything sweeter and so that
I honestly do want to keep the peace because, you know, I know what he'll do and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And my mother lives here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think obviously, Angie, I think like you had a live the other day about Panda saying she wasn't a victim, and for me, like it's all one of those things. Like we have to be really careful when we hold lives about things
No,
that.
the reason why I said that to Panda, and I stand by that decision, is because Panda's made a few accusations.
Yeah,
in the
that's
past.
what I said. That was more. I did say this the other day.
Yeah.
Like her saying that was like the reason she said that is because there's a personal thing between them two. So she shouldn't have really used that, but she did use that. Do you know?
Yeah, but she has gone for Adam, you see, and then, you know, that's what the police will look at. You know, past accusations. If you've got a habit of doing it, it's really hard to believe you. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know Panda, but I just mean when you put out a certain live and you're saying like only certain things count as SA. There might be 200 people in your room that have had that happen to them. So
Well,
obviously, maybe just kind of like look into it a little bit first.
I just think it's my opinion, and you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but someone touching your back or your leg or your arm to me is not SA. But that's just my opinion, and like I said, I don't know much about it. I could be wrong.
But that's what I mean. Like I just think use your platform for good things you do know about, because things like that can have an absolute.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's just an opinion. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I'm not going live saying this is a fact. You know, it's just my opinion.
I know what you mean, but to me, like an opinion is like I like blue or I like black. But when we talk about SA, that's a really dangerous thing to have an opinion.
I mean, I read up about it a little bit, and it did say in a sexual way. So I've gone with that in a sexual way as SA, and to me that wasn't sexual. You know, putting your hand on someone's back. But then I don't know. There was more.
Anyone that touches you unwarranted or you don't want them to touch you is.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Torian, but you know, I don't think.
Right, can we just stop? Listen, let us just stop that subject there, please. Yeah.
No, I appreciate Angie hearing me out then, and you did hear me out and you did listen to what I said. I appreciate that. Like, honestly, we can only ever get better, can't we, by talking about things.
100%.
But right, I'm going to start winding this down now anyway, but I appreciate every single one of you who've jumped up today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No, it's not a problem. Haley, I appreciate you coming up as well.
Yeah, really well done for what you said, by the way. I know a lot of people are agreeing with you.
Guys,
it was very well put
man.
across.
Now, but
honestly, make sure you lot follow Haley. Like, she talks real stuff. Like, she's honestly,
no, are you
guys,
mad? She don't
Haley's
need no
the
more
best.
followers. No, you don't follow
I know,
Haley.
innit?
don't need no
Still,
more
everyone in
followers.
there, follow her if you're not.
117k now.
I got 12k this week.
I was going to say, when I first started following you, you was at like 80s, I think, or 70s. Right.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
Gone right up.
Yeah, I always watch you quietly, but I love your lives.
Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate that.
I've not came across your live yet, but I'll definitely be jumping in.
Yeah, when you lay things out calmly and respectfully, then people listen, and that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't like you, TJ.
Did you say not like me?
No, you keep dropping me.
I can't even drop her from the box.
DJ's got a butter dish. He's a Tory. We don't.
Oh, you
really
get out of here! Don't make me put the picture up. Don't make me put the picture up.
Like that.
Laters.
In a piece.
Bye, TJ.
What's everyone's plans for this evening then?
I'm going to kick off.
Yeah, I was going to say I came in for like that, but I won't if you're winding
I'm
it.
fuming because I was in here. I come in No Faces box every single day. Obviously, everything's happened. Alex has got in. Alex has my number, so he sent me over a screen recording of the messages on TikTok with this girl. Okay, cool, fine.
Oh, fuck.
But then don't throw me under the bus making out like I'm going to run around screaming that you're innocent, because I'm not. I'm not a dickhead. Don't take me for a dickhead, because I'm not.
He's just he's so manipulative, man. Like, let's just forget this conversation with the girl for whatever, yeah. Let's not forget, this man was laughing at an alleged child's SA trigger warning.
Oh, I did this why I had to kick him out of the box, Tory, and I don't know if he was here at that point, but he got... Haley ripped him a new one about the situation, yeah?
Good.
And I explained to him that, listen, like, people have SH'd and ended up in hospital and been fully triggered by this. He went quiet. Then all of a sudden turned around and said, what do you want me to say about that? Like,
do you know what? No face. You know what he done,
that's
guys?
it. That's done.
Do you know what he done? Yeah. So cool. When that whole situation happened, yeah, and the next morning of.
No thanks. I've got to jump out quick because I've had to do this challenge in Queen Bee's.
Oh, he found his voice. Jeez.
I've already talked. I've already said my piece. Listen, at the end of the day, this woman's come forward and said these things about Alex. It is what it is. Obviously, he's denying it, whatever. But that other thing's more
more bad, isn't it? Mocking that SH thing.
Do you know what he done? So after that thing happened, he came on live the next day. He had the shout on the back, like on the green screen, like saying, "Oh, what he done is wrong. What he done is wrong." But then the same thing, he said, "Oh, he doesn't feel like he's done anything wrong." Like he's so, it's crazy. I don't know how people don't see through this man.
I think everyone knows, and the amount of people that are coming forward as well. It just.
He's a bully. Like, the man is not.
Can I just say, my best mate, Big Jab, is my biggest troll.
Is he trolling you?
He's trolling me to death in this chat. Right, I've got to jump out. I've got to go to Queen Bee.
Deserve it.
He can't say people are sick for thinking that, because he said that the next day when he listened back to the screen recording himself, he was disgusted himself. So how can he say people are sick? Because he clearly thought what we were all thinking.
I honestly, when I saw everyone crying, I've said this several times, but I keep saying it. When I saw everyone crying and there was all mass hysteria about Alex, I hadn't seen the video, and I messaged to him and I was like, what have you done? Why is everyone being really dramatic? And then when I saw the video and what was said, I said to him, what the fuck was that? Like, it's too far. Why are you saying tears?
Because he thinks he's untouchable on the app. And he always has done.
That's true.
He attacks people and he goes after people and he finds it funny. And there's so many, I don't understand why there's so many people that follow him that will just go along with it and think it's hilarious. And, like, there's ways to be edgy, mate. That's not it. Like, there's no excuse for that. It was vulgar. It was just, I try not to swear, but, like, it was just absolutely horrendous and there was no excuse for it. But yet again, him and his other people are defending it because they will defend anything. And it is so messed up that they expect people to believe it. And what's even more messed up is that there are people that believe it.
See the day that happened, and I listened to the screen recording. I listened to it like 5 times and I tried to take it for every perspective. But the fact that somebody said there it was a private live. I'm friends with a lot of people in the app, but I don't know these people personally, although I talk to them off the app. You don't know what they joke about with their friends doing the pub and stuff like that. You don't know what their actual sense of humour is.
Yeah, they're dark humour. But it's, like you said, when you come to this app, you have to keep
reel it in. If you've got a dark humour, reel it in. And if you've got a dark humour, that's fine. But don't be joking about child SA.
Yeah, no.
I have, like, it's happened, you know, I've been in that situation before, and I have a group of friends that I talk to, and I make jokes about my personal situation because that's how I cope with it.
Oh my god, Meg, I'm always cracking jokes about my trauma.
But, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm all about the shock factor and it's with my friends, and I always make them laugh about it. It's how I cope, but I would never come onto this app and say anything like that because it's not just, like, even though I'm joking about my own trauma, I have no idea how many people that's going to trigger and their trauma.
See, like, in real life, see if I knew, like, somebody was talking like that, I would remove myself from that kind of circle of people and I'd do it quietly, just the same as I said to Alicia this weekend. I unfollowed a lot of people just quietly, and I removed them from following me as well because I didn't want any drama about it. I just didn't like things they'd said, and like I just removed myself.
Because you're an adult.
Yeah, that's what I think. I act on this app as a mother before a creator. So if I see something that I don't want my children to see, or I think my children will be affected by, then you're just gone. It doesn't matter how many followers you got. If you got a blue tick, I don't care. All of my mods are really good people. None of them are big gifters. They're all there because they're loyal, good, hardworking people. Like, that's how you should, you know. With a big platform comes a big responsibility. And if I'm going out there and I'm just putting shit out into, you know, I don't deserve my platform.
Like, in Alex's life, there was a lot of people in the comments crying, what do you want to cancel him? You just try to cancel him. And it's like, it's not about cancelling anyone. It's about those people taking accountability. Like, I had a big Barney with them over something that wasn't even me. It was someone else that they were trying to get to through me. And they tried to call me up on things, and I took accountability for it. And I was still mocked for that. And it's like, and a certain someone's life, and they just go in like regardless, but they never take accountability. They're always screaming accountability for everyone else, but they never ever have accountability. I mean, for the things that have came out recently and the evidence that is there, it is indisputable that, and they come out with like, oh, that's not what I meant. I meant that. It's like, really?
I think his face should be plastered everywhere on this app. Sorry.
I just feel like fucking like, do you know what does my head in more? Yeah, is the fact that one situation happens, right? And then another situation cancels it out. Because now, no one's going to talk about Chester being a racist little dickhead, do you know what I mean? Like, now it's going to be the Alex show, which then is good for him. But I feel the Chester thing was a cover-up for fucking the thing that was going on beforehand. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I don't think it's cover-ups, No Face. I think it's just Chester's got absolutely ridiculous. He's a racist. Like, there's no more, no less. He's just a racist. And I think Alex has said that thinking it's a private life, thinking no one's going to hear it. And he said it, and he's not even tried to give any sort of proper apology. And yeah.
But why say screen record this before he said it, but no actually say the words? Like,
because Chester wants clout. Chester wants people to talk about him, you know. But
the man hates me for no reason. I don't know him.
We keep enabling racism on the app, yeah. So then people feel free to do it again. Like, we live in a society where it's a hate crime, so it's not okay. And we're all raising children, whether they're white or black. We should not want them to be hateful. So we shouldn't have such short memories and then go and join boxes and conversations, be laughing with people who we know are racist or transphobic. We should be standing against it as adults for the next generation to learn from us.
Like,
and people
believe you've gone girl 44 with 0 followers and 0 friends. Go SYM.
You know what I mean? That's, people have really short memories on here. So someone does something and then next day it's someone else, so we forgive that person. Like, racism isn't a forgivable crime. Neither is talking about child abuse. None of those things are something where it's just a comment, like, because there's so many vulnerable people, and not just vulnerable, but like, you know, easy to kind of, you know, brainwash, and they think it's okay. So then we're sparking the future generations of racists and stuff. It's just ridiculous.
I was saying this the other day, like, in my bit where I live, my neighbour, well, the person that lives next door and the person that lives the other side of me, like, then we're not connected, but one side's Polish, the other side's Romanian. A bit further down, I've got an Asian family and then an Italian guy, and they've all got kids around the same age as my little girl, and they all grow up, they're all running around out the front. My girl's no different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Morals, like, you have to have
racism is taught.
Exactly that, Turin. Racism is taught.
Yeah, my little girl, my eldest 17-year-old, she's half Cherokee Indian, and she's had racism, people calling her the P word, and I've always taught her, when she says to me, why do they call me that? I never say because of the colour of your skin. I say because they're ignorant, because they're arrogant, because they're racist. I never put it on her that it's her fault and it's her problem, because it's not. It's a societal problem, because we're not teaching. She's beautiful. She's literally sun-kissed, beautiful, absolutely incredible girl, really, really successful, doing the best at college, like, so proud of her. And she could talk to you on like really important subjects like abortion and sex abuse and stuff, like things. She can talk about things because she's a kind-hearted girl. Like, I don't understand why we're raising our kids saying they can't do certain things, then we're coming on this app firing up lives and we're doing the exact same those things.
100%.
Yeah.
Really?
So can we
it's true, but do you know what the
oh yeah, can we just appreciate that quickly? Brahmi, our kid, has been remanded.
Has he?
Yeah.
Who's been remanded?
He had a little incident with his missus and they remanded him for it.
Brahmi, our kid.
That is the best news that we've had for a while. Hopefully Diadro will be visiting him soon.
I know, yeah.
Turkey teeth.
Turkey teeth, I was about to say.
Yeah, DV he's in for. Not the first offence, I must add.
That's good news.
Brahmi, our kid, I call him. That's what he's called, Brahmi, our kid. What did I call him?
He's called Brahmi, our kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Crypto Good? Hope he gets Yeah, he's a... Listen, have you seen him without a filter on?
Yeah, he's rank.
Listen.
But he just gets those quotes offline and then reads them like it's from him. Like, To all the single mothers out there, I would hold your shopping bags. It was like, fuck off.
Didn't he do a rap and it turned out to be someone else's?
Yeah, he literally just, you can Google what he says, and it's literally just reading it
I'm just having a
online.
fucking chat with people, seeing what people are saying. He can't even look after his own. I know. We don't listen. You don't need to tell me, yeah. When I say I've seen everything on the. Oi, hold on! A legend has just entered the building.
I'm already here.
No,
Same.
Unfortunately, you went.
Oh God!
Fuck off.
No face.
Hello.